You read the title. I am leaving the SSP2 community for good. And before you think that I'm joking, if you see my latest posts revolving around SSP2 and just SSP community altogether, you understand that this is serious. I am not joking when I say this. I am gonna leave the SSP community for good. Which does apply to both this SSP2 and SSP3. You see, God damn it. Because I know this may be hard, or it may come as a shock to most of you guys. Because I've been with the game for around 3 to 4 years. So I've played the game for a long time. And as of the latest update they've done to SSP2, we are no longer able to even build stuff underneath the map anymore. A clear example is of my Apocalypse Sewer map. When I checked it this morning, everything underneath was gone. Which is one of the reasons why I am leaving this game for real. I do the parts reveal like this for SSP3 as well. Actually, maybe I'll just keep it as this video. Actually, sorry, no, it's not so serious here. Anyways, I'm back. Let me get back to the topic. So yes, I'm gonna quit I'm quitting SSP2 and SSP3. If you've seen my latest post, I'm gonna be doing my last few videos on the two games this week. But after that, I'm leaving the game. I'm quitting. I know this is very shocking to hear, especially coming from me. And just so you know, this is no temporary quitting. This is a permanent quitting. Look, I love this game. I really do. Same with SSP3. I've had some good memories with the boat. SSP2 especially. I know it is very shocking to know that I am leaving the SSP community. As you guys know, the SSP2 God, I messed it up. I mean, as you know, lots of OG SSP2 players have left the game recently. And in fact, lots of players have been leaving the game recently. In fact, tons of players have been leaving the game. But yeah, because and just so you know, this quitting has nothing to do with my allegations. This is personal. Like this is a personal quitting. Like I said, because one, it had this little updates. God damn it. Because like I said earlier, as I mentioned earlier, my Apocalypse Sewer is just gone now. If you haven't seen, God damn it. If you haven't seen, I see my posts. Those will explain this in much better detail. But just so you know, but here's what I was actually planning to quit. As I have mentioned a while ago, I have been planning to quit. As I mentioned before, I already. God damn it. Sorry. But as you know, I have been bringing up that I have been had consideration to quitting soon. But about that, I was actually planning to quit this in May 2026 for good. But because of these changes and stuff, I'm quitting much more earlier than I intended. And sorry, I'm kind of I'm very upset about this. I really am. But oh my god. But anyways, I really am upset that I'm doing this. But but it was gonna happen anyways one day. Because if other OG players have left the game, I might as well add to that. Like I said, I played the game for like 3 to 4 years. I remember the game. I remembered F Racer, F Snow Park, F Sci-Fi City, Zombie Mode, lots of old things. As I said, I've played the game for around 3 to 4 years at this rate. Because like I said, I originally planned to quit in May 2026, probably sometime near my birthday or on it. But but here's what's gonna happen. And yes, I am serious. I am gonna, because you see, I'm gonna do my final videos on SSP2 and SSP3 for the rest of the week until the weekend. Then these are getting deleted from my device. And to all my friends, I'm sorry. I am very sorry that I'm leaving you. But yes, my friends, I'm truly sorry that I am gonna leave you guys. We'll still be friends, but I'm not gonna be on SSP2 anymore. Wait. Sorry about that. Anyways, like I said to my friends, I am sorry that I'm gonna be leaving you guys. But like I said, we can still be friends, but don't expect to see me ever again. Because like I said, as I mentioned earlier, this is a permanent quitting. This is a permanent, and it's personal. You see, the Madness Games has done lots of horrible things to the game. Removing good maps, removing awesome cars, not banning hackers, of course, not improving their anti-cheat. Not improving their anti-cheat. Literally mocking literally mocking their community. Adding certain open animations that we are not proud of, one of which being the Apocalypse Gate. And of course, being pretty lazy developers. Of course, that obviously not always. Of course, they aren't always lazy, but but most people think they are. Of course, another thing, adding lots of pay to win. Not trying to deal with like things that ruin the game, like hackers, for an example. But now, let me get into the reasons on why I'm quitting. As I mentioned earlier, because we can no longer build underneath the surface. Meaning, if we were to try to build under here, we technically still can, but we can't go as deep as we once were able to, which could definitely affect lots of builders, such as myself. I've had my fair share of maps that were built completely underground. And of course, another reason, of course, being hackers. Because obviously, it is clear no matter how much they, quote unquote, improve the anti-cheat, the hackers still find a way to come through. 2, never dealing with pedos. We were lucky they were actually able to get rid of Ghost. Who he was like one of the worst players in SSP history. But at least they actually took action and actually banned him. But there are still many creeps on the loose in SSP2, and I know that for sure. And of course, toxic players. The devs didn't seem to do shit about them. Like, they never did shit. And I think we all can confirm that. And like I said before, this is not temporary. This is permanent. In case you think I'm still lying, which I'm not, by the way. Because I won't lie about something like this. I have had consideration to quit in the past, but of course I still came back. But like I said, this time I'm not coming back. I'm gonna be gone for good. I know a lot of people who hate me. I know y'all are gonna be like in heaven because I'm gonna be gone, because I'm gonna leave the game. Of course, I'm gonna be leaving after I get my last few videos done on these two on SSP. But so about the SSP, my final SSP2 videos. Of course, this one being my departure one is one of them. Another one is another one of my final videos, which will be most of them right now. It's gonna be revisiting all my maps that I've made throughout my time here in SSP2 in my time that I've played the game. And of course, another one which I plan to release pretty soon, being the latest update showcase, because I know I'm very behind, because I know I'm very, very late. Because I know I'm late when it comes to showcasing this update, because I personally wasn't really a fan of it. I'll showcase all the changes that were done in like minor updates. Of course, there's stuff in that we're adding 1.8.5.25, and of course the one that literally just I just added the little Halloween props and stuff. And I just so you know, I've already made 2 playlists on the top being for my SSP3 and SSP2 maps. Because one being for my SSP3 and for specifically my SSP3 maps, and the other being specifically for my SSP2 maps. So yeah, I'm gonna show all of my maps because I'm gonna revisit them because I'm never gonna see them again. But for the sewer and maps that I could include like underground stuff, the sewer being a perfect example of one, I'll just include the stuff for the first showcase I've done for the map that I did for the map when I finished it. But now for SSP3's final videos, which obviously, of course, are just gonna be, since the game hasn't had any updates, like major updates lately, or more or less minor changes, just minor updates, nothing insane. There's not gonna be any update showcases, but the rest of the final videos for SSP3 will, of course, be revisiting all my maps. For Ender City, I'm just gonna include it just by itself. So I'm just gonna go for V11, the latest version. Anyways, I'm not sure if I should do a departure video like I did for SSP, like I do for SSP2 right now, for SSP3, but I do, like I said, I'm just gonna kind of take it as just my. I take this departure video as for the whole SSP community in its entirety. Anyways, I hope you guys understand why I'm leaving. Oh wait, I forgot to say something. Well, when I want my final videos would be, because I was working on a remaster update for my Apocalypse City map. This for a while, but of course this new mods got added to Incredibox, so I kind of gone away with that. But I never finished this remaster update, but I will show what I was able to do. Well, at least what I was able to do. Like I said, it's not going to be the finished the complete product. It's just going to be half. It's just going to be what I was able to do. I forgot. Sorry, I kind of forgot to say that. Anyways, I hope you guys understand why I'm leaving. I'm gonna miss you guys. My friend Blizzard, X-Man, Bye me, everybody, all of my friends. I'm gonna miss you guys. We can. I will still occasionally comment on y'all's channels, but I'm not available anymore. Like I said, because I'm completely leaving this game entirely. Like entirely. As hard as it is to believe. Anyways, I hope you guys understand. This was done. This was EnderDoge 101. Goodbye.